Well, good morning, folks. Hey, the old fisherman back with you. We got something through the mail from Christopher Harden, and he makes jig heads, and he sent me a couple jig heads, crappers. I've never used the big jig heads like this. You see them? They're beautiful. I have seen some videos with people using these types, and they was doing real good. So, hey, we're gonna look forward to fishing with some of these heads. I'm sure they look how beautiful they are. I'm sure they're not cheap, but it's www.slab, SLAB, slablabfishing.com. SLABLABFISHING.com. Slab Lab Fishing. Hey, they look good. Look at them things, beautiful. But anyhow, they feature larger eyelets, single hook design, strong wire keeper to secure the bait, 3D realistic red eyes, number 4 size hook. They got 10 colors, 1/16 and 1/32 is what they got. I'm not sure. They don't say on the pack here what this one is, but anyhow, it looks like maybe a 16th. And they got custom jig bodies coming soon. Slab Lab Fishing LLC, Christopher Harden and Whitney Harden. Hey, 678-333-7364. Slab Lab Fishing at yahoo.com also. Hey, give them a shot. See what you think. I look forward a little bit later on when I get to use the bigger jigs to try these out. I really appreciate that. They sent them to me. Hey, I'll try anything. Anybody wants to send me something, I'll try it. And I'll tell you, like I've always said, what I think about them, and I'll show you if they work for me. Just because they don't work for me don't mean they won't work for somebody else. There's a different setup. But this morning, we made an order from Bass Pro Shop. And we ordered some emerald shad, 1 inch. They ought to kill them. I hope so. Emerald shad, Gulp Alive. You see them? 1 inch. Hey, that's what we're gonna be using this morning with a live minnow right off the bat. We got a few more worms today. We might try worms we get on them brim. But hey, my gamecocks almost pulled it out. Man, I was so worked up. First half there was ahead, 14-3, and that was the end of what they could do. Georgia come back and killed them the second half. But they played hard. They were like 27 points underdog, something like that. Hey, give them credit. They just don't have the depth yet. They done as good as they could do with the #1 team in the country, I'll tell you that. I'm proud of them. But I really was hyped up after that first half. I figured they was gonna win. I really did. But they come back and the things didn't work right. Georgia took the ball second half and drove it right down the field and then pinned us in on the goal line. I knew we was in trouble at that point. But hey, my hats go off to the Gamecocks. They played a heck of a game and definitely a good first half. But unfortunately, that's 2 halves of football. You got to play both of them. It happens so much. These good teams, they come out and they don't do that good the first half, and then the second half they kill you. I see it all the time. But anyhow, love my Gamecocks. Always have been, always will be a Gamecock fan. Now I look at Clemson. If they're not playing the Gamecocks, I'll pull for Clemson. I'm not like one of these types that never pull for another team. I pull for another team when they're not playing the Gamecocks. But this morning we got some minnows, and I had some worms on the last time I went. I caught a few fish with worms. Seems like the other day now with the worms on, I didn't make a video, that they took the worms better than the Gulp Alive, but it could have been the area I was in. I wasn't in the area I've been fishing. I'm gonna tell you, these fish are funny. Different areas, they bite different things. It ain't like you go on the lake and you start catching them on one thing, you're gonna catch them on that same stuff all over the place. It don't work like that. I hate to tell you, it don't work like that. But anyhow, we bought a few minnows. Of course, half of them's already dead. At the house, I put them in my little drum, but they ain't living very well. I don't know what's wrong with minnows anymore. They looked good, but they're not staying alive. But on the bottom hook, I got just a number 4 hook. I think it's a 4. Wish it was a 6. We got a number 4 hook, and we're gonna put a minnow on it. We're gonna get over here and cast on it's a shallow brush. Water's dropping like crazy on Lake Murray. It's a shallow brush. Today we're supposed to have rain coming in any minute, so it's probably gonna rain us out. But hey, we're gonna do what we can do with what we got. The second place is gonna be the better place, I believe. I caught some nice perch the other day in there. But let's try it here first, because we catch a lot of crappie right in here. They used to. I don't mean they're gonna be here today. Like I say, the water has shallowed up a lot. But it's overcast, and them crappies, sometimes they can be shallow too. All depends, but usually in clear water, you don't catch them shallow most of the time. Now, on an overcast day, might be an exception. Right now, I'm coming up on the brush, and I ain't seeing no crappies. There's the brush right there. You'll see it. No crappies. Now, that, my friend, is not good. There ain't no need to even throw that if you ain't got no fish on it, and there ain't no fish on it today. See that? Naked. You got the tree laying at a 45 in there, and it's naked. I see 2 fish down on the bottom that probably are bass. Ain't no brim, there ain't no crappies, there ain't no nothing right on the brush. I'll drop it, but there ain't no need to. I'm gonna tell you, if you don't see them with this live scope, they ain't gonna be here. Bass just hit right out there. We're gonna have to go to that other place and hope they're there. They ain't here. I don't even want to fish when I don't see them. They ain't here. No, sir. All right, let's go to another place. GoPro, stop recording. All right, folks, we moved over to our other spot, and there ain't a lot of fish out there either. Ain't looking good. This rain and this overcast weather might be putting a damper on my fishing, but I do see a couple down there on the bottom. This is what we caught them the other day. We'll see if there are any more in here today. We got a few right on the bottom. I don't know what they are. Probably not crappies. They're probably doggone brown or perch. We did catch some perch in here. I'm afraid it ain't looking good today. Right there's a few. We're right at them too. We ain't getting no bite. Ain't a good sign. I'm gonna tell you, on a cloudy, overcast morning like this, it's not that good. Sometimes it gets a little lighter, they pick up. But fish like a little light. These fish I could try to catch do. We don't have nothing here either. Fish ain't out today. We have a bad day. I guarantee you come on this spot and you don't see a lot of fish. Now they could start. There goes one. There goes a bite. Bream, I think. Nope. It was a bream, but I missed him, a little bitty one. Probably took my minnow. Right there's a couple out there on the side. It didn't take my minnow yet. Couple on the side out there. There it was, the other one. Finally took it. Boy, that took long enough. Bream, I believe. A darn little crappie. Look at that. Would not hit that doggone little bitty crappie. I'm gonna let him go. Would not hit that doggone minnow. The minnow's gone. Hit it during Gulp Alive. I never seen that like it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put my little jig head back on there. Take this crappie hook off. I ain't catching that one, that thing. So there are crappies I'm seeing now. Oh man, I hate aggravation. I hate it when they don't want to bite. I learned. We got to move another place till we find something that'll bite. Right there's some crappies right there, right out there. Whole drove of them right out there, right out there, right there. Whole drove of them. You see them? They're all together. There goes my jig right in them. We got a minnow right in them crappies. They ain't gonna take it. Dad, blame it. Unbelievable. There he goes. Little bream. No? That might be a crappie. Oh, we got two. We got a perch. My doggone reel's messed up. My brakes don't hold on my reel. Hey, day, what in the world? There's a perch out there. My reels done got messed up. Oh man, perch took the minnow. I got to fix my reel. You see it? Big old slab perch, look at that. What in the world is wrong with my doggone reel? There it goes. There it goes. Hey, we get them perch biting, that might be perch out there. That's what I caught his last time I come. I didn't have minnows that day though. We got minnows today. Put another on. Might put them in a feed. That's what happened last time I was here. Wind started to blow in here. It's perfect, but it's just too overcast. Y'all can believe what I'm saying. I mean, from my experience, when there's overcast like this, unless you shallow water fishing, it ain't that great. Deep water fishing, the more sun, the more they get around these brush, I think. Throw it back out. See if we can get another. There's perch I see moping around out there. That's what it is. I think we caught 11 last time we was in here perch. There he goes. Got him. I believe him perch. That ain't that big though. Yeah, he is. He's a nice one. That's a good one. That's what we're looking for right there. Big old line pulling perch right there. He was coming up, apparently. Look at that, what a perch. That's the kind we're looking for, folks. That's what's out there. Big white perch. They're not touching that doggone Gulp Alive. They're not touching it. I ought to put on a sandworm, see if that'll take it. Let's try that. Got a sandworm right here. If they ain't hitting the Gulp Alive, let's put a sandworm on. It might kill it, and perch might. Yes, sir. It might kill that sandworm. Put it on. We'll put it on up here where it's Gulp Alive. They ain't hitting it. Let's leave it hold. See what happens. See if they'll take it. Put a minnow on there. So far, the perch is hitting the minnows. I don't catch something with these doggone minnows. I'm gonna stick it through the eyes because them perch will pull them off. All right, let's throw that sandworm out there. And a minnow. And one day they hit a Gulp Alive, next day they don't want it. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Boy, it's gonna rain for long. We have a short fishing trip. I can't video. I'll mess my camera equipment up in the rain. Every time I try it, it messes something up, charge or something. There you go. I missed him. I don't know what he hit. But he took my minnow. Reeling it up, he took it. That's what a perch would do. Got on the minnows, hit the minnow. That's what they want, minnows. Huh? They want minnows. That ain't real big, but he's eatable. Hey, they want minnows, we'll give them minnows. I can tell you that much. I got about 3 dozen here to give them. Let's cut this Gulp Alive down a little bit. Put a piece on there. We know they'll hit them pieces. Let's try that. You got to keep experimenting until you find out what they want that day. There you go, one bit it. There he is, we got him that time. That's a perch. That's a perch. Yep, a perch. That's what they are, big old perch. Look at that, hitting minnows. Took both of them too. Look at that, SLAB perch. That's what's out there, SLAB perch. Come on, I'm gonna be drifted off 100 miles. All right, get back out there. And they all over the place in front of me too. Right out there. There's a bunch of perch in here. I think there's more and more coming. What I think. There you go. Another, I don't know what that is. Probably a perch. Yep, no, it's a brim. Caught a brim on a minnow. Everything out there. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Uh-oh, Mr. Bucket. All right, get back up there. Got some red worms back there. They might take them better. I don't know. Like more and more fish coming though. That's a good sign. They might really start feeding here in a minute. There you go. I'll believe. Let's see what this is. I believe they perch, and they just ain't biting. Look at the size of that perch. They just ain't biting. They just ever so often want to bite it, and it's good perch too. Look at that. They're about as good as you can get. About as good as you can get. I'm gonna put a worm on, I believe, in a few seconds. Them's perch I see, and they big perch. Big perch, not babies. Good eaters. There's a bite. There's a bite, a little one. He got out. No, he's still on it. He's a little bitty brim or something. Oh, perch done reached up there and got the other one now. See now, you get one bite, then you get a perch to come up and take the other one. Maybe it need to be using Charlie Brewers or something. That's what happened. We got a little one on, and a big old perch grabbed it. Look at that. Big old perch come grab that minnow. Look at that perch, 1.5 pounds. That is a monster perch on a minnow. Might as well put minnows on all of them. They don't want worms. Actually, he hit the worm. Oh, he hit the worm. Put a minnow up there. I had the other one on the, I don't know. I had a little one on, then I got a big one. That's all I know. Try that again. Dad, claimed that was a big perch. That's what's down there. Monster perch. The camera keeps messing up. Oh, look at that perch. He swallowed it too. Okay, today. He hit that worm. We got him. Look at that beauty. Catch some nice perch in here, boys. Try that. With that water worms again. Beat the boat. That beating the boat's what it does it. There's no doubt about it. That beat the boat is calling them perch in. There he goes. That's a brim there. Catching brim and perch. A little one there. That's a little one there. Drop it back out to the bottom with a big girl's lie. There he goes. They starting to bite now, folks. That's a brim, nice one too. Hitting worms. Red worms. The brim is killing it. That's a eater though. That's a eater. Man, there's a pile of them right out there. There he goes. Oh, I missed him. That was a perch. There he goes. That's a nice one. That's a big old perch. Big old perch. Got him on the Gulp Alive. Look at there, look at there, look at there. We got it going on now, folks. We got it going on in the range. They're starting to bite now. And it's going to pour down too. There you go. Oh, missed it. This rain gonna get us. It's gonna get us and all our equipment. There he goes. That's a darn little brim there. That ain't a perch. I want a perch. Big old monster perch. And there comes a pile of rain. Okay, one. That's a good one. Another perch, I think. No, it ain't. Yeah, it's a perch and that's two perch, to be honest with you. Come here, boy. You swallowed it too. Man, this thing got dark. I mean, really dark. Like nighttime dark. Man. I'm getting wet. I didn't bring the bottoms to my pants. To my jumpsuit. And there's a fish. Two more perch, little ones. Gonna get a wet honey. What we gonna get? Huh. You can't even see the other side of the lake, y'all. It rains so hard. Man, she's pouring. A little one moved in now. Oh, Moses. We have got to put our equipment in. There's something here. Golly, I wish I was at the house. That's how bad it is. We ain't nowhere close to the house. It's pouring down raining. If it stops here, I eat it up. But I don't know if it's ever gonna stop. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna stop. There you go, that's a good one. That's a big fish. That's catfish. That's catfish. That's a big old huge flathead right there. Guarantee you. A doggone big old flathead in the ring is what this is. I ain't even bulging him. There he goes. He's a big one. He's a big one. He is a whopper. He is a whopper. Oh, Lee bum. Lee, I don't know what I got him on, the minnow or what, but he thumped it. He thumped it. Oh, Lord, that's a good one. We're going to take the big net. I don't know if I'll get him up here to the net. He's flat pulling. Flathead in the rain, what this is. Hey, day. Flathead in the rain. If it ain't, that's a big channel. He's pulling like, oh Lord, he's pulling like a big flathead. What he's pulling like, big old flathead. He come in here to feed on these doggone little brim and stuff. It's pouring down too, folks. I don't mind telling you. Old fisherman getting wet, his camera's getting wet, this ain't good. It might cost me more than it's worth. My shoulders are getting wet, so this rain suit ain't helping me much. And we got a big old catfish, huh? And we got a big old catfish on. That joker thumped it too. 6 pound test. 6'9" St. Croix panfish rod. Lord have mercy. And a little President Fluger reel, one of them little ones. Oh, I thought he got off. I thought he got off. He's wanting to get off. He's a pulling, buddy. He is stretching that line. I pull in a foot, he takes 5 foot. And it is flat pouring. Raining cats and dogs. We hooked up on a kitty cat with a wet hiney. I'm definitely wet. It's taking a while, ain't it? I'm gonna hunt my net. It might not go in the net. You kinda going? That rod. Look at that rod, look at that rod, look at that rod. Oh my. Would you please quit raining? I don't know why I didn't bring my bottoms, but I didn't. It don't make no difference. Tops ain't, in this kind of rain, it's leaking through. We're just gonna be wet. My wallet's getting wet, that's the only thing. I need to put it in the dry. Whoa! Crazy day. I don't believe I'm gonna catch this fish. That's a pulling sucker. I don't know how big he is. I got no clue. He's moving around too quick for a real big fish. I think it's probably a blue. I don't think it's a I'm getting up here. We ain't got no net ready. We better get one ready. Ooh. pick him up with this rod. Hey, day. Oh my God. Soaking wet. And fishing. I ain't got him yet. He ain't tired yet, buddy. I can tell you that much. He ain't tired yet. I ain't even seen him yet. That's a good one. I'll tell you that much. That's a good one. He might not be as big as I think, but he's a nice one. I think he's a blue. Yep, old blue cat. He ain't that big. No, he ain't. It's a channel cat. Channel cat. A blue? What am I thinking about? I'm in Lake Murray. That's a channel cat. Look at that, about 6 pounds. He ain't that big. That sucker took it though. Huh? We got him. We took our time and caught that fish. You better take your time. You see where he's hooked? Right up here in the top of the mouth where you couldn't cut your line. Caught him on that minnow. Caught him on a minnow. Look at that. He ain't that big, about 6 pounds. Look at that. Probably can't see him because of the water.